Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on General Hospital, Esme seeks assistance from Heather, Martin wants answers from Lucy, and Olivia provides Nina with advice. Drew presents Carly, Crimson's new editor-in-chief, to Nina. Nina offers him a gentle clap and says, "Well played." Drew orders Nina to go, but Carly wants to know how Nina found out about the insider trading before she died. Nina explains how Olivia's voice carries, particularly when addressing secrets. Nina asks, now that they've humbled her, are they finally even? She claims she has lost her spouse, daughter, and now her career for doing something perfectly legal. Before she goes, Nina informs Carly that they have two things in common. They would do everything for their family and know how to settle a score. Drew orders Nina out before throwing her out. Nina tells them that the pleasure is ended because they now have to operate a magazine. She wishes you luck and goes. Drew can tell there is something wrong with Carly based on her facial expression. Carly says his victory won't be worth it if Crimson fails, and he'll have to find someone more experienced to take over. Drew asks Carly why she doesn't love it and want to do it forever. Carly claims that wasn't the idea, she was just supposed to fill the chair temporarily. Drew believes they can work together to make this publication their own. Carly mentions that she is also establishing a life at Bobby's. She wants to hang on to it more than ever. Drew does not want her to make that sacrifice, but working here may be fantastic. Carly has no idea, and what if something has to give eventually? Drew says if she has to walk away, he will support her, but he believes she would be fantastic running Crimson. Carly goes on to remark, "We would be amazing. Let's do it. Let's be partners personally and professionally." They kiss. Nina uses the restroom at Metro Court and runs into Olivia. Nina says they haven't seen one other in a long, since everyone discovered she was the SEC rat and her husband wasn't. Nina encourages Olivia to let her have it because the day can't get worse. Olivia doesn't want to add to someone's already miserable day, so she asks what occurred. Nina informs her of her firing and Carly's hire at Crimson. Olivia understands how painful that must be. Nina does not understand her. Why didn't she say something about knowing the truth when she discovered it? Olivia did it to keep the peace, otherwise it would have caused greater harm, and she persuaded Ned to do the same. Olivia laughs, "Don't feel like you have to thank me." Olivia disagrees with Nina's actions, but she feels that peace is achievable. She has suffered many losses, but they do not have to be permanent, and the greatest thing she can do is move on graciously. Nina informs her that she's probably correct. Olivia leaves, and Nina stares in the mirror and declares, if Carly and Drew want a war, they've got one. Lucy phones Scott at the deception office to get an update on their operations. Scott says he'll see Tracy this morning in the Metro Court to give her the truth. Lucy attempts to flee to prevent him from doing anything foolish, but is apprehended by Martin. Martin has 2 all-day passes to the Metro Court spa and requests a rain check. Martin wanted to spend time with her, but she said she had too many appointments and was simply going to get a snack at the Metro Court. Martin insists on accompanying her there. Tracy approaches Scott at the Metro Court bar and asks what he has to say. Scott understands she thinks he is shallow, but he believes in justice, which is why they are here today. He claims Lucy has something against her and believes she should be aware of this. Scott claims he didn't only ask her here to warn her about Lucy, he wanted to check on her and be her buddy. He suggests they do this again, and Tracy adds, "I'm not saying no." Scott orders a bottle of the finest champagne. Lucy and Martin take a table, and Lucy observes Tracy and Scott across the hall. Martin claims it's been a hell of a year, and he doesn't want to lose her again. Lucy agrees and wishes to focus on the future. Martin reveals they've been feeling weird recently, and he's starting to question if her feelings have changed. She wonders why she thought that. He admits that he allowed someone get inside his head. He recalls Tracy's warning about Scott and Lucy and notices Lucy staring at Scott and Tracy. Martin claims he's suddenly lost his appetite. Lucy apologizes for being preoccupied, but Tracy has been making her life difficult lately, so she needs to keep an eye on her. Martin demands to know what's going on between her and Scott. Brooke Lynn, Gregory, and Chase meet to discuss the wedding and Gregory's role in it. Gregory is eager to help in any way he can. Chase begs his father to conduct their wedding. Gregory says it would be a privilege, and he is honored by their request, but he cannot decline. He admits he may not be at his best by then. This condition affects not only his movement, but also his capacity to talk. He does not want to risk not being understood. Chase believes it doesn't matter how well he says the words, as long as he says them. Brooke Lynn informs Gregory that their day would not be complete unless he marries them. Gregory eventually agrees to officiate, but requests a backup just in case. Spencer informs Laura that he must leave the hospital to prepare for his vacation to Paris. She informs him that he will stay here and tell the PCPD what he knows about Ace's kidnapping. Dante appears and inquires as to where Ace is and who is with him. Spencer claims he's with his father, whom he let steal Ace. Spencer claims the police are unnecessary, as his brother was not taken. Dante claims he is correct, and in New York, both parents have custody. However, it may be argued that Nicholas cannot take Ace without Esm's knowledge. When Dante learns that Esm has not filed any reports with the PCPD, Spencer claims it is proof that her memory has returned and she cannot risk it. He believes Esm should be arrested, not his father. Dante claims that his suspicions regarding Esm are insufficient to warrant her arrest, and that perhaps he should arrest Spencer instead. Spencer scoffs, and charge me with what? Dante claims Nicholas is a fugitive, and he didn't report seeing him, which constitutes aiding and abetting. Spencer claims he should understand what it's like to have a complex father who shot him once. Laura chastises him, but Spencer claims he's simply trying to demonstrate the lengths you go for family. Dante will not arrest him, but will issue an APB against Nicholas. He also has to bring Esm in and obtain her statement on everything. Dante asks whether they know where Esm is, but they don't. Dante instructs Spencer to contact the police if he sees his father again. Dante goes away, and Spencer knows Laura is upset with him. Laura informs him that if he is correct, and Esm has regained her memories, they should not underestimate her. Esm goes to see Heather in Pentonville and tells her that Nicholas has taken Ace. Heather fumes and inquires as to what Laura has said about this. Esm says she hasn't spoken with Laura yet and turned to Cyrus for assistance. However, he did not offer any assistance, which is why she is here. She is hoping Heather has an idea on what she should do. Heather tells her to run. Esm refuses to leave without Ace, but Heather claims that if she is unable to deliver Ace, people would suspect something. They'll figure out she has regained her memories, haul her to court, and sentence her to prison. She asks, "Am I supposed to abandon Ace like you did me?" Heather claims she did what she did because it was the best decision for Esm at the time. Heather claims Nicholas will not harm Ace and advises her to flee, promising to assist Esm in finding Ace once she does. Heather claims that they do not now have the means to locate Nicholas, thus she must hide. She adds, "And watch Trainer and Spencer ride off in the sunset together." Heather wonders if she is speaking as a mother or a jealous ex. Esm says that this is not about envy. She wants everyone to pay. Nicholas, Spencer, Trainer, and Eva. Heather promises she'll help her make it happen. Esm wonders what she can do behind prison. Heather reassures her that she will handle everything. She promises her that they will find Ace, but she can't walk off on her own and try to do it alone. Heather encourages Esm to believe her, saying she would achieve whatever she wants if she plays it wisely and long-term. Esm appreciates Heather's guidance, but she is short on time and cannot afford to take it slowly. Esm flees as Heather yells at her not to do whatever she is considering. Tracy's objectives become more evident in the following General Hospital episode. Finn is worried about his trial. Curtis learns if the operation was successful. Anna worries about Jordan. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.